So you have a loved one about to leave for basic training and you want to know what the process of communication is going to be. So I'm going to talk you through the entire process. I've got notes here on my laptop. I'm just going to go through. We're going to say we're starting at the beginning and you've got a loved one. It could be a son, daughter, wife, husband, significant other, or boyfriend, girlfriend, and we're just going to talk through the entire process. So starting off, obviously, leading up to them shipping to basic training, spend time with them. You're gonna, those are the memories you're gonna have of them while they're in basic training. So make them as good as you can. And yeah, so when they leave for basic training, when he gets to reception, you can expect a call or two when he's in reception or when they're in reception. They do have their phone, but they're going to call at odd hours. If they do get to call, they're very busy, but they do have their phone, so you can send them, update texts or, thinking about you texts and anything like that. Once they leave reception and ship to basic training, you can expect 1 5-minute phone call either the day or the day after they leave and get to their actual basic training battalion. Expect like an update call giving you their address so you can write them letters. After that, once you get that final phone call, you can expect 1, maybe 2 more phone calls their entire duration of basic training. But don't get your hopes up. After that, letters will be your best friend, and that will be your main line of communication to your loved one at basic training. Don't expect letters in any particular rhyme or reason. They are very busy in no particular order. You may get 2 or 3 letters back to back to back every day, and then you may go a week and a half without getting any letters. Don't get discouraged from that. They are just very busy. They want to write you, but you never know their schedule. They never know their schedule. So when they can get a letter to you, they will get a letter to you, but don't get discouraged or think they don't love you anymore just because you don't get a letter again that day because you got one yesterday or you got some 2 days in a row. Even if you don't receive letters, send one every couple days. Just keep them updated. Even if they can't send you letters they love, and it's very important to them that they can read what's going on and feel not so alienated while they are at basic training. But after you're writing all your letters and everything, and you're getting close to graduation, once they get within a week of graduation, you should receive a phone call letting you know that they are on track to graduate, and the drill sergeants will give them time to call you to set up everything for family day, make sure you're coming, make sure you're good to go, and squared away to get on base and everything. So you can expect a call within 1 week of graduation at basic training. So you've made it to family day and graduation day. These are days where you will have a ceremony in the morning each day. Family day, there will just be a little ceremony or whatever. You go get your soldier out of line, and then you've got 8 hours, about 8 hours, 9 hours, from about 9 o'clock till 8 o'clock, however many hours that is, 11 hours, maybe more. Yeah, you just get to spend the whole day. You can go eat, walk around the base on family day. I don't think you're allowed to leave post on family day, but I think you can on graduation day. I don't really remember, but it's all day. I recommend getting back, heading back to his battalion pretty early, like an hour and a half early, because there will be so much traffic trying to get back to that battalion. You just want to make sure that you're there on time, but you can still hang out in the car right up until he's got to go. But you'll get all day to do whatever you want with them. So yeah, enjoy it. You deserve it. Also, on family day and graduation day, ask a lot of questions. They have so much to tell you, and so much that they want to tell you, so much that they just can't really explain over letters. But after family day and graduation day is over, you finally made it. They will leave for AIT, the next phase of their journey in the U.S. Army. So once they get to AIT, they have a lot more free time compared relative to basic training. Generally, the schedule is they can have their phone on non-duty hours, so they will have their phones every day after about, it really depends, but after about 5 o'clock, and then on weekends they will have their cell phone. So I would send like update texts every now and then, like thinking about you or whatever. But don't be discouraged if you don't get a text or anything back during the day. They probably don't have their phone. It kind of just depends on the AIT, but they're very busy, so and they don't have their phone during the day. Good thing about AIT is if you live close enough, or you want to take a trip to their AIT base, they do have most weekends off unless something comes up, but they do have all weekends off. You can go out there and visit them, go in, stay on the on-post hotel, and just hang out, do whatever you got to do. Take your kids if you got kids. They will, depending on their phase, it will be a little weird. If they're in black phase, they may have to stay in uniform. But if they're in gold phase, they can go off post with you and do whatever they want to do with you. Just make sure you're back at the scheduled time for recall formation. But yeah, that's the great thing about AIT. You can go and visit them. In general, AIT is a lot easier on relationships. You've got a lot more contact. You don't feel like they're gone, like they're so hard to get to. So AIT is a lot easier on relationships, a lot less stressful. And then once they graduate AIT, you can go to their graduation and everything for that as well. And then in the big army, if you're married, once they go out into their first unit, if you're married, you can now, this is the point in time where you can move to the base that they are stationed, and you're now a big happy family. Communication, they can do whatever they want whenever they want. A lot more to AIT. They're a lot more free than in AIT. If it's a girlfriend or boyfriend, you're not authorized to live with them, but you can visit them. You can visit them whenever you feel like it. They can come home whenever they feel like it if they're close enough. And if it's your son or daughter, they can, you have a lot more contact. You can visit them whenever you want it, whenever you want to drive up there, or they want to drive down if they're close enough, or they can put in a 4-day pass and come home, or you can come up there, whatever the case may be. Sorry for all these text messages. Oh my gosh. Turn that off. But yeah, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some information out of that. Just walking you through the process of your relationship with your soldier through AIT. Questions, comments, concerns down in the comment section. I get back to you on my comments. Come over to my Instagram at pwilson35. I answer any questions that come into my inbox over there. Follow all my social medias in the description box. Make sure you subscribe and like the video if it helped you out. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.